Okay, so as far as I'm concerned, they know about the female Titan.
Right. I mean,
they've known about it, and they're trying to do something
about it.
At that point, I assume that they might have fought it before, or they just haven't been able to beat it.
Right.
So either it's what you said, and their plan is to use Eren here.
It's why they had to protect Eren to get him into the middle of the woods or something.
Yeah, or they have another, they're going to jump it. Because we don't see Erwin with them, right? Right. So I didn't even know it made it to the forest.
I didn't either, but it makes sense now since all those other Titans were following.
Where did it enter?
I guess it entered before Armin and them got there to the trees.
And was just,
And it must be a big forest.
Yeah.
Doesn't that give the imagery? It's a very big forest.
I'm interested in the timeline. Like, was it already in there before Eren went in there and it was hiding in there? Or was there that in between? Because we saw...
Okay, so we saw...
Eren, or no, we saw
the
Armin...
commander go in first.
When did we see that?
The commander was the first one to enter the forest. Commander Erwin. And Sasha saw it. And they went around. And then the next people we see, I believe, are Armin and Jean and Reiner going the other way around.
So we can bring the carts through.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
Only the central cart guard should enter the forest.
Yeah.
There's a whole plan here.
Hold on. Yeah, there's a plan. They have so many people going in, you know? So, and then, did we see Eren go in?
How did the guy that's in charge of them now know that they needed to guard the forest?
I don't know.
Was that word sent to him?
It might have been word sent to him.
Because I think Commander Erwin said that we had to relay a message back to the rear. I think he might have said.
What was the message he got? Where was it?
I don't know. I guess.
Because he sent Petra away here, right?
He said Petra go.
And then Petra's back with them.
Yeah, like Petra must have gone to relay a message and then come back.
Yeah.
To join up.
Right? Did we not see Erwin get a message?
Oh, no, that was the storage cart saying they were going to relay a message.
Yeah. I thought we saw Erwin get a message.
Maybe it was once Erwin got to the forest, he said something else.
Maybe. At this point, we don't see him anymore.
Yeah.
So, did we see Eren enter the forest?
I think we see them once they've already entered it. I think it kind of skips to them already riding inside.
Yeah, it does. So, obviously they didn't enter with Commander, right?
No, they're in a different... Is Commander Erwin in the first of the center? And then the storage carts, and then Eren?
I believe so.
Okay.
Regardless, though, so if that's the implication we're going off of, and they are setting something up here, I don't think they would have had time or any way to pass the information along that the female Titan appeared, like so quick. So that I would assume means that they have previous knowledge of it.
Yeah.
Have they not reported that to anybody? Like,
I wonder if they've kept it a secret.
Just to the scouts?
Maybe.
And if that... okay, then does that mean it's not Annie? Because how would they have been dealing with this female Titan if we've been following Annie the past 3 years or whatever?
It's not like she can sneak away.
Yeah.
She has a job.
So I'm not sure.
Which is how it doesn't even make sense that it could be her right now to begin with, because how could she get away from the military police, you know?
The military police aren't doing shit. Let's be real.
But I doubt they let you, leave.
Yeah.
I think the most interesting and, terrifying aspect was the fear on the faces that are supposedly the top and most courageous people.
Oh my god, yeah.
At feeling like these people have fought Titan after Titan after Titan and won. They've been lucky. They've had victories. They have amazing assists. They have great numbers. And they're now being challenged at the point where their captain isn't giving them orders for survival, supposedly. They're having to, like, basically feeling like something's about to catch up to them and they're not allowed to move out of its path. That's terrifying.
Doesn't that make you feel like there's a reason that, like, why wouldn't you be able to tell this team that you obviously have been operating with for a while and you seemingly can trust? Like, is it that, like, paranoid that, like, you can't trust anyone? You can't let anyone of the plan?
Or is it a messed up experiment to make sure that your top soldiers will follow orders to their death?
I don't see the benefit of that. Like,
other than hardening them even more.
I don't get why you don't tell Petra, Olo, Gunther, and Eldo. I don't understand why they wouldn't know. And do you think Levi knows? It seems like he knows something because he's firing a flare, right?
I think this flare is going to be... It's almost like he, like, knew when he needed to fire it.
It'll only be for a second. Like, there's obvious knowledge of this female Titan before. Right?
Right. How would Levi and them know so much, like, know anything about it? Or what it looks like? I think it's just another person, a random person.
I thought it was like Levi or Aaron at first.
It does kind of look like a different Aaron.
Yeah.
I agree with that part.
But then I saw these two and I was like, okay, so it's not him. And then out of nowhere, Jesus Christ. Okay.
This is a big forest.
It's a big forest. I absolutely adore the camera work in this episode and show. It is so beautiful.
I liked unfortunately, I don't even want to say I liked the scene where she was killing those people and spinning that guy around. Like, I didn't like that scene specifically but I liked the camera work where it like showed the commander of that squad and it did this like circular up motion, the like camera, and it was like awesome. It was before they actually attacked, I'm pretty sure.
It was around the building, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So, running.
Around the windmill.
Yeah. Fires the smoke at her.
God.
The eyes.
Yeah.
Almost seemed to trip or falter a little bit.
That was so cool.
But, like, it's coming up. I love that. And then it kind of slow-mos a little bit. It was great.
I keep forgetting, like, I forget that the female Titan, since it's a person controlling it, has the agility of a person. Like I was alluding to it in the show, I think of zombies when I look at Titans, like how they're just like kind of like walking towards you or running towards you and trying to kill you, but there's not intelligence there. The fact that this is intelligent and can jump that much over things is not fair. Also, do you think, how high did she jump here? Because, like, does that apply to the light thing? Like how light they are?
Or by that size, would it actually be...
just that, have that ability. Jean is continuing to be one of my favorite characters. He made a joke to Armin, and was like, relax, it's a joke kind of thing. And then, like, I don't know, it seems like he jokes in the face of being nervous and scared, and I love that in a character. And then he said basically, I'm like, I would love to find the exact words. That a commander deemed worthless by his men in a critical situation quite often succumbs to a mysterious attack from behind. Like, the implication, I know he's like half-ass, like he doesn't really mean this, but like the implication of, oh, if our commander is acting a certain way, he could succumb to one of his own men killing him. Like, you know what I mean?
But not even, like, acting upon crazy orders. The fact that the commander himself is worthless.
Yeah.
So almost like they couldn't even fight better than you could, in a way. They, like, run like this.
Yeah.
With their heads, like, tilted.
I want to see some, like... Because right now they're not trying to, like, kill them, right? They're just, like...
They're taunting them.
Yeah. I want to see some, like, Mikasa action, bro. I wonder if Aaron is going to fight or they're going to, I don't know. They could either have a plan like we think is going to happen. I don't know if that plan's going to work.
Why I think that there has to be some sort of plan, regardless of what the goal of the plan is for within the forest, is if they were just meant to use the forest and just cut through it, then everyone else would have been supposed to go around and meet back up with them and keep formation. But we're stopping here, and instead of keeping formation, the outside lines are now blocking the base of the forest.
I first thought that was because they were going to find something in the forest, and that was their main goal and needed like time to do it with no interruption. But then with the acknowledgement of them knowing of the female Titan,
it's like they purposefully were trying to get the female Titan in here. That's kind of like what it seems like.
Oh, for sure. Without a doubt. Yeah. That's what.
Maybe it's because they think that they have a better chance of fighting it inside the forest, which obviously they have a better chance of fighting any Titan within the forest because the trees are massive.
I just want to know when they've seen this before, the female Titan, and why haven't I heard about it since? Like, if they've known about it, you know? Mm-hmm. It's weird, champ.
Part of me thinks that the reason Erwin wanted Eren so bad in the scouts was to fight things like this. That they
Do you think Eren would win?
I don't know, but think about it. None of their weapons are working against it. It's obviously ruining their expeditions.
Yeah.
So if you have something of equal size that could possibly kill it,
give you an advantage.
It would make it so next time you go out on your expedition, you don't have to deal with this lady that's ruining your expedition.
That's fair.
So part of me is like, you know how he had another story for why he wanted Eren or whatever, and Mike was like, is that your whole story to your feelings right now?
Yeah. But I wonder if Eren would win, because if it is Annie, we know Eren got his ass kicked before.
But Eren is a quick learner, and he really did learn from Annie.
Okay.
But still, Annie would be the master in this sense.
If this is Annie has more experience and understanding, seemingly, and control of a Titan than Eren does.
Body. Whoever this is seems to have more control over their Titan body than Eren does.
For sure.
And they're, like, enjoying it.
Does it not seem like they're getting satisfaction out of killing people? It totally looks like they're enjoying it.
So, yes. At first, like, last episode, I was like, oh, this female Titan is only hurting or killing the people that are attacking it. It's avoiding or ignoring the ones that aren't. So maybe that means it's good. It's just defending itself. But, like, no, this episode kind of turned it to obviously the mission was to, we believe, find Eren, and anyone who got in the way of that mission or attacked it. It doesn't really matter. It didn't matter about not killing people. It was just like, oh, I'm not bothered with it because I'm on this mission. Oh, but if you bother me, then I'm gonna kill you and I'm gonna kick you and your horse.
Why do you gotta fucking kill the horse, bro?
Can those people see the horse and the guy in the air?
I think. But I'm just like, whoever the fucking female Titan is, if you have a problem with people, I fucking get it. People suck. What did a horse ever do, man?
That's what I'm saying. Innocent animals.
If you have the ability to take a hood off of somebody, you have the ability to pick a person up off the horse. Like, just...
Let's just, now that we're in the forest, let's all just, like, leave our horsies and go into the trees and let the horsies live.
God, I'm so excited to see, like, action sequences here. Like, I hope we do. I assume we do. Why would you introduce a badass tall forest without letting us see some cool shit in it? It's perfect for ODM gear, right?
It is. So we just saw the eyes, and then we just saw Armin right after we saw the female Titan's eyes. And when we first saw Krista in this episode, I was like, no way. Am I wrong that it's Annie and it's actually... But it's just a blonde person with blue eyes. Like, come on.
Well, it's not Krista because nose.
Exactly. Oh, like, look, a sweet princess.
She looks a lot like Armin, man.
I want to know more about her because she seems so sweet.
She does.
And so kind-hearted.
Yeah.
But she was able to put up with such fear and such rigorous training.
I want to marry
Who's
her.
gonna marry her? Who is it? Who's canon? Don't tell me. Someone has to be canon, though.
God, I love horses.
Even the horses are like, what a god. Didn't Armin say she's really good with animals?
I think so. Or somebody said, was like, oh, like, that's why Buckwald went to her. Jean's horse. All right, that's all I have for this episode, I think.
Maybe she's meant to be with Armin.
Yeah?
Or are they just too similar?
People think we're siblings.
That's true.
Yeah, I don't know. You have anything else?
Krista is a goddess. Please let me know more about her character. Save the horses. Yeah, okay.
Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and we hope to see you next time.
When I said save the horses, I thought of this country song that's like, save the horses, ride a cowboy, but I wasn't gonna say it. But now I just did. Terrifying aspect was the fear on the faces that are supposedly the top and most courageous people. Terrifying aspect was the fear on the faces that are supposedly the top and most courageous people.